Matricia, and we're making today cornbread buttermilk dressing. Let's get into it, and let me just tell you now, I cook with my nose and my eyes, so I'm going to do my best to make sure that I help you get this cornbread dressing down pat. So let's get into it. About 8 cups of cornmeal and 3 cups of flour, and this is, we're just going to kind of mix this together here. I told you guys I'm going to do my best. So we're going to mix this up like so. So this is your cornmeal and this is your flour. And let's talk about the mix of what you can do in starting building wealth, simple, stress-free, in the home ownership space. Who wants to build wealth? Who wants more money? In this climate right now, we know more is needed. You know, we have tariffs that is real. We also have inflation that is real. So we know we cannot work our way to wealth. We know we cannot save our way to wealth. But we also know that when done right, there is a component or asset, I should say, real estate, that will help us level, outrun, save, build legacy, fund the life that you desire by investing in real estate. Recently, we had a young lady that came to us. She had never been a homeowner, and she was renting for years. We're gonna put some buttermilk in here, so we're gonna try to measure this on out. She was renting for years, and finally, she ended up ready to purchase a home. She just had gotten tired, she had gotten fatigued, and she knew that she wanted to take control of her and her family situation. So you 6 cups of buttermilk, and boy, this is gonna be the bomb. So she was ready to move, and the goal was for her to actually be able to live as rent-free as she possibly could. And that was our plan. So we put her in a situation for her to purchase a 3-unit building. And it was stress-free, it was simple, and she trusted the process. We ended up closing her, and it was such a joy. She came to the table with little to nothing down. But the goal here is she gets to actually build wealth through her 3-unit building, but the other 2 units, guess what? They're paying for the unit that she in. Our client went in with equity. Equity is liquid money. So she bought, and we were able to negotiate, and she actually paid less in this sense. But she got a whole 3-unit building, and roughly her mortgage out of pocket that she would have to pay, because the other 2 units are paying, she only has to pay about $400. And I couldn't be more excited. Now, that was just, you know, her children. You're talking about legacy. They get a chance to see their mom change the trajectory of their family, and now they're together, and they're going to go and buy more property. So the daughter and the son, now they're ready to purchase. There's really no reason why anyone cannot afford to purchase today. So I always get asked the question. The question is, Matricia, when is a good time to buy? And my answer, we're gonna use some Clabber Girl here. So I cook with my eyes and my nose, guys, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna put about that much in it. That helps with the rising of the cornbread. And we're gonna go in with some Himalayan salt here. And it's always a good time to buy. You buy when you can afford to, right? You buy when you can afford to buy. If you can qualify for a mortgage, they've already did the math to say what you qualify for based off of what your income is and what your debt currently is. Now, And I think that's gonna get the rise out of our buttermilk cornbread for sure. And so we're gonna mix this up like so. You just mix it all together. I'm adding some butter here. Check it out. Okay. And then we're gonna mix this butter right on up. And that just makes it more and more and more rich. So remember, this is going inside of, this is the basis of great cornbread dressing. This is how you do it. And we're gonna, our oil for, this is to keep it from sticking, for our dressing to not stick. So this is butter, layered in the bottom of the pan. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour this mix like so. There go that cornbread dressing. So this will make a nice sized pan of dressing. Stir and break up our cornbread bread so that we can begin to mix in the goodies. So yes, this is looking really, really good. We're gonna go ahead while it is hot and we're going to put in some butter to build some more flavor. Go ahead and add some of our stock. Look how nice. Look at that Holy Trinity. So you'll just add a little bit and just kind of see what type of consistency that will bring about. I love making dressing. It's like one of my favorite dishes to make. It's amazing. So that Holy Trinity is there. Let's layer some of that in there. It's at the bottom of our pot. Yum. This looks so good. And it smells so good. All of those good vegetables just in there. Look at that. And it smells so good. Woo! The holidays are here. They are here. We are going to add in some cream of chicken. This really builds flavor in your dressing. It just makes it so delicious. So we're putting some cream of chicken in there. I'm going to use a few cans of this part of our Trinity and add a little more to it because it's going to go back in the oven anyway. And man, this just really builds on flavor. And I have some dry goods here. And here is our sage, poultry season, onion powder, garlic powder, or oregano, basil, Lawry's. I'm gonna pan it up. I'm ready to go.